Alright, today we are doing 101 facts about North Korea.
Yes, we are.
Because how the heck can you make a video about such a secretive place?
Yeah.
Like, where did he get his info from? I mean, a lot of people have been saying when we do 101 facts about anything and everything that he misses a lot of stuff, but
yeah.
I'll be interested to see how accurate a lot of this is, because who could fact check him, really?
I mean, I know that we're a big deal and that we get binge watched over there in North Korea, but that's a joke. No one watches YouTube in North Korea.
Exactly, because you can't.
Because you can't.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting, man. I guess we look to our North Koreans out there that are successfully escaped.
Let us know. Let's just go in. Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Hello there, glorious Motherfactor Nation. I do hope you are well. I'm Sam, and I'm here to talk to you today about a mysterious land that is known for being quite aggressive and known for containing many, many secrets. No, I'm not talking about Narnia under the reign of the White Witch Tilda Swinton. I'm talking North Korea. But what can get you killed in North Korea? How did these chocolate pies nearly spark international warfare? How the hell am I meant to reference Jennifer Lawrence in this week's video? Oh wait, I just did. 2 out of 3 of those questions are going to be answered, so get ready for some debriefing on what we know about the most secretive country on Earth. And keep your fingers crossed it doesn't get us killed in the process. This is 101 facts about North Korea. Okay, quick disclaimer before we start. As we all know, North Korea is a little bit protective and secretive, and we don't know a whole lot about it. But we have picked them up from very reliable sources to ensure that we are mostly bullshit-free. Lovely. Anyway,
mostly.
Number 1. So before we...
You said the onion.
All right, so don't even take this with a grain of salt. Take this with the truckload of salt.
Yeah, and probably pepper as well.
Yeah.
Lovely. Anyway, number 1.
All right. I want to see what this graph says. 101 fact: reign supreme, King Sam and Queen Jennifer rule always. General Clive is also okay too. Okay, something. Whatever, dude.
So before we get into anything with North Korea, we have to look back at its history to the year 104. Wait, the year 104 is now for them? It's not 2016?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, screw the history bit then. It's not the year 2016 in North Korea, it's the year 104.
Okay, so it's 2024 now. Okay. 2016, okay, I add 8 to that, so it's currently the year 112 in North Korea.
I get it. Time is relative. Don't change shit like that. You don't need to. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Number 2. This is because they used a Juche calendar. This calendar is based on the birth of Kim Il-sung, grandfather of current leader Kim Jong-un. Number 3. In case you're one of those people who thinks that size matters, I've come across a few of those, North Korea is about the same size as Pennsylvania. Number 4. North Korea doesn't actually view itself as North Korea. They see themselves as and call themselves Korea and don't particularly like the North bit. No, not you, North, but they probably don't like you either. Number 5. It's a shame really, but North Korean folk probably won't ever see this video. The internet in North Korea is government run and mainly consists of propaganda, and I'm guessing this video won't exactly fit that brief. Also, you can only have a computer if the government says so. Number 6. One thing to note about North Korea is their love of spelling. Oh, whoops. Better change that. In fact, in 2013, a journalist was imprisoned for making a typo in a web article. Admittedly, he had spelled Kim Il-sung's name wrong, which is a pretty big deal, but 6 months in prison for that?
It seems a bit excessive over a typo. Like, we all make mistakes, come on.
That's at least a 3 month. That's at least 3 months.
Yeah.
Not 6 months.
Not 6, come on.
Overreact much?
Yeah. Have a heart.
Jesus. Just death penalty.
Number 7. A lot of people say that North Korea is communist, but the fact is it ain't. Technically, NK are now Juche, like the calendar I mentioned earlier, which translates to self-reliance. Number 8. North Korea is the only necrocracy in the world. Necrocracy means a country that still operates under the rules of a dead leader. Kim Il-sung was given the crazily named position of Eternal President in 1994. Eternity is still going on from what I gather, despite the fact he's dead. Therefore, North Korea is a necrocracy.
I am so lost.
It's the weekend at Bernie's of all governments.
It doesn't compute.
No!
Couldn't they just come out with the law and be like, eternity just ended. We are now in year 1 again. Of post-eternity.
Post-eternity.
Posterity. Yes. What the fuck? Okay. Cool. Talk about changing with the times. Good God, man.
Number 9. Good news for North Korean fans of Snoop Dogg and the Grateful Dead. Marijuana is legal in North Korea and can be bought and sold pretty easily.
Okay.
It's called Iptambe up there if you're ever visiting and fancy a quick puff. Is that what the kids say? I don't know. Number 10. Also, North Korea claims they've invented hangover-free alcohol too. And I mean, why would they lie about that? Wow, this place doesn't sound so bad after all.
Bullshit.
Hangover-free alcohol, bro. Okay, so if this is going to be a video of what they claim to have invented, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. This is going to be some of the most entertaining shit out there.
Yeah, this is gonna be funny as fuck. Hangover-free alcohol. You mean alcohol-free beer?
Yeah,
I think that's what you call that.
My mind is blown. Like, okay, cool. A lot of these facts, I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool, bro. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Number 11. However, in 2012, a military officer was killed with a mortar for drinking during the 100-day mourning period of Kim Jong-il's death. Kim Jong-un said he wanted only his hair to remain visible. Okay, maybe cancel those plane tickets we just booked? Number 12.
Yeah, I would cancel those right now.
Yeah, 100-day mourning period, so no one's allowed to drink for 100 days.
Fuck that shit. I'm going to South Korea. I don't care.
Bro.
Damn.
Well. Also in 2012, North Korean archaeologists announced they found a unicorn lair, which was meant to be the lair of the unicorn ridden by the legendary King Tongmyong 2,000 years ago. So that's why we don't see them everywhere anymore. They're all stuck in North Korea.
Bro. Free the unicorns, man.
Yes.
Free the fucking unicorns.
Justice for Candy Mountain.
Yeah. What?
Number 13. North Korea is often considered quite undemocratic, but come on, that's complete doodah. In fact, the country holds elections every 5 years. However, the ballot cards only have one option on them.
Yeah, that makes it a pretty easy choice, doesn't it?
I mean, simple is better sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't overcomplicate shit. Just have one name.
Yeah. Just make things easy.
By practice, yes, you are voting for a leader, but you limit the names on it to one. Got it.
Yeah, and I don't see any room on there for any write-in candidates.
I bet he's gonna be like setting records for voting numbers.
Yeah.
That's the next one. Almost 100% of the country voted for him.
Yeah. Impressive.
Number 14. Based on your loyalty to the regime, you will be put in a social category consisting of 51 ranks. If you're in the lower categories, you could be more liable to being watched closely with a big magnifying glass or even killed. Like a pole covered in lube, this hierarchy is far easier to fall down than it is to climb up. What? That's a fine simile to use. Number 15. All music in North Korea is controlled by the state and has to glorify the regime in order to justify its existence. Number 16. If you get caught listening to, say, Pitbull, you will be executed for crimes against the state. Oh, that counts for all Western music, by the way, not just specifically Pitbull.
Come on. Can't even listen to Taylor Swift in North Korea?
I mean, that'd be an easy option. Just end yourself. Like, give me that gun. I'll do it myself. What the hell am I doing?
Oh well.
Number 17. Just to give you an idea of how unpleasant that would be, one of the more gruesome execution methods in North Korea is death by flamethrower. So you could be literally burned for listening to Ellie Goulding. Number 18.
Okay, hold on here. That doesn't sound too okay of a way to go out.
No.
So...
Burning alive? No, definitely.
Yeah.
Very low on my things to do in life.
Yeah.
Is burn alive. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
good.
let's not do that.
Jeez.
North Korea actually built fake villages by its borders that look nice and appealing, perhaps a little bit like center parks, in order to try and get South Koreans to move to North Korea. Weirdly, nobody actually lives in any of these buildings. Number 19. In the fake village of Gyeongdong, Nork-K have used loudspeakers to play propaganda 20 hours a day. 20 hours! Maybe my neighbour is North Korean and the f***ing dance music he plays all f***ing day is Morse code propaganda. Maybe, the prick. Sorry, I'm going through a few things at home. Number 20. Not to be outdone, South Korea also play extremely loud propaganda encouraging North Korean troops to defect against their own regime. They even sometimes play K-pop, so you know who that means. Number 20.
Yo, I would move in that case. I mean, come on, K-pop. Let's get. I'm trying to get the K-pop stands to come to our channel, justify a trip to South Korea.
I'm pumped with that, but
Yeah.
what?
D1. North Korea has a 3 generations of punishment rule, where if you commit a crime, your child and grandchild will also be punished for it, even if they aren't born yet.
What?
Number 22. In North Korea, people have to pick between just 28 haircuts, 10 for men, 18 for women folk. These are haircuts that the government has chosen as acceptable. Number 23. If you are a married woman in NK, you have to have short hair. All the single ladies are allowed more options. Number 24. Since the Korean War ended in 1953, 30,000 North Koreans have managed to escape and move to the south.
Well, that's not a lot.
Number 25.
Yeah, that's
not a lot at all.
30,000 over. Let's see, 1953 to. Wow, that's
not a
almost
lot.
that's just over 70 years. That's
And I bet the majority of that happened like right after.
Yeah.
Right after, like while they were still fortifying the border.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like, wow, man.
Mm-hmm.
5. The old leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-il, we should probably show a different picture of him. There we are. Anywho, he was a big film fan who had a collection of over 20,000 movies. Number 26. Kim Jong-il loved films so much he kidnapped a director and his wife to make them make films for him in North Korea. After 8 years of making movies, Shin Sang-ok and his wife escaped.
Good.
That's perfectly normal, isn't it, kidnapping your favourite director? I mean, if you've wondered why Edgar Wright hasn't made a movie in a while, it's because he's in my shed.
Send help.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Number 27. One of the films he created was Polgasari, a propaganda version of Godzilla. which was created after Kim Jong-il had seen the original and wanted his very own for North Korea. Kim Jong-il serves as the exec producer. Number 28. Owning a Bible or even watching South Korean movies are both punishable by death. Number 29. And it's not your sissy American death penalty stuff either. In 2013, Kim Jong-un killed his apparently defecting uncle by throwing him into a cage naked with 120 starving dogs. Wow,
Oh my God.
Ramsay Bolton style.
Jesus.
Number
Wow,
30.
man.
Wow. They don't mess around.
Yeah, man. Holy shit.
God. That is. Oh my God. Okay. So I needed a second on that one. Damn.
Dude. Yeah.
One person who defected from North Korea sent air balloons to airdrop thousands of copies of the famous Seth Rogen movie that legit nearly destroyed the whole world, The Interview, into North Korea.
Have you seen The Interview?
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's an awesome movie. Man. And they need to wake up. Seriously.
Number 31. Kim Jong-il's body is preserved and on public display. In fact, it's the country's most popular attraction. He is buried with an Apple MacBook Pro, and his mausoleum contains a car, a yacht, and a train carriage.
What? You can actually go visit Kim Jong-il's body in North Korea.
Okay. Okay. All right, man.
Wow.
I mean,
that's-
definitely not us. Definitely not us ever.
Yeah,
but I
not
guess
us,
one
but
could.
if they wanted to, or if they're allowed to.
Yeah.
I probably the better term.
I think that's the way to view things from now on this video. Is if you're allowed to.
Yeah, not if you
God.
want to. If you're allowed to.
Yeah.
If
Wanting
you're high,
is it's not it's a luxury.
yeah, wanting is a luxury.
No Pulgasari, though. Lame. Number 32. You are only allowed to communicate with people inside North Korea if you are inside North Korea. International calls are illegal and, guess what, punishable by death. Number 33. In 2013, a Korean man was executed by a firing squad for calling his friend in South Korea.
Oh my God.
Wow, roaming charges can be murder, eh? No, come on, a man's dead. Number 34. North Korea only has 5 TV channels, which are, of course, state-run. Sadly, they're only available after 5 PM and on the weekends. Is it weird that I imagine it's this guy presenting all of it? Number 35. In the Okay, this fact is really serious and morbid, so I'm just going to get a professional to do it instead. Robin from All Time Conspiracies. He'll do.
In the 1990s, approximately 3 million people died from famine in North Korea. Some people even resorted to cannibalism. Thank you, Sam.
Oh, thank you, Robin.
Oh God, that's a
Wow.
humanitarian crisis right there.
Yeah. And you know what
Number
happened
30.
is that like the world probably didn't know about it till after the fact
Right,
because
Like-
it's so closed off.
right. They don't communicate anything at all. So
Because
we
that would have
probably
been the time to jump in.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Mm.
6. Since 1990, 12,710 people have migrated to North Korea.
12,000 have migrated to North Korea. Why? Why would you do that?
Probably for the same reason you go to Alaska. You need to disappear.
I
You
guess.
need to disappear and you know some shit.
Yeah, you know too much.
Yeah, and it's worth more over there than it is to try to keep escaping over here. So
All right, I'll give you that one.
Number 37. Hey, school/university/Hogwarts, if you're watching from there, can suck, right? Well, it could be so much worse. Students in Norway are required to pay for everything, apart from their teacher, in school. This includes desks, chairs, and even the heating.
What?
Number 38. Students even have to wear their uniform at all times, even when not at school. At all times? Does that even mean in the shower? Number 39. According to a North Korean defector, school teaches math, science, music and the arts, but by far the most important subject is the history of the Kim family. No, the other Kim family. There we go. Number 40. According to a textbook in North Korea, Kim Jong-un learned to drive at the age of 3. Hey, me too. I mean, it was at Legoland, but that kind of counts, right? Number 41. If you were born on either July the 8th or December the 17th, you are not allowed to celebrate your birthday, as those are the dates that Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il died. So, cancel that Chuck E. Cheese reservation you have if you, have those in North Korea. Wait, you're not watching if you're in North Korea. Where are you?
Oh, man. So he learned to drive at age 3. That's what I'm getting from that.
Yep.
What other bullshit are they going to spew? I mean, we're not even halfway through, so there's plenty left.
Jesus.
Wait,
dude.
you're not watching if you're in North Korea. Or are you? The meaning of life. It is said you can only live in Pyongyang, North Korea's capital city, if you consider to be among the best people. According to The Guardian, 3 million people live there who are considered trustworthy, healthy and loyal in order to keep up appearances to foreign countries. Number 43. If you are caught criticising the government, you will be sent to a re-education camp. Here you must endure hard labour and have to relearn the values of the regime, which I can't imagine being particularly pleasant.
Nope.
Number 44.
Shit.
It isn't particularly pleasant, Sam. In fact, they're often horrifying. In one of the North Korean camps, a mother was forced to drown her child because it wouldn't stop crying.
Number 45. North Korea has a huge lack of natural resources. For its fertilizer, it often uses human feces which it demands from its people. I thought these raw North Korean potatoes tasted a bit like shit, so I just assumed Matt Damon had given them to me.
Oh my god. So that's like two extremes there. Drowning your child and using your own poop for fertilizer.
I can't even, dude. Like, this is wild.
Yeah.
I feel like we've heard this kind of like horror stories and stuff out of it, you know, but I mean, never on repeat like this. Like, this is a lot. You know, like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, and Sam himself even got someone else to read off those facts as opposed to having him do it. That's how bad it is.
Number 46. The world's largest stadium, Rungredo Mayday Stadium, is situated in Pyongyang. It can hold 150,000 people. Perfect for a concert. Actually, maybe not.
Yeah, no.
Number 47.
In fact, in 2013, 80 Christians were publicly executed in a stadium just for owning a Bible.
Oh my god.
Number 48.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yo. What?
Don't own a Bible there.
Norway once captured a boat named the USS Pueblo. They are so proud of this achievement they like to show it off at a museum. It is the only American Navy vessel still being held captive to this very day. Wouldn't have happened if Popeye was on board. Just saying. Number 49. One of the highest crimes in North Korea is to leave the country without state permission. You aren't even permitted to travel and return for a vacation. Presumably because you then realise that literally everywhere else on the planet is better.
Yeah.
Number 50. If you're caught by the authorities on holiday, you will be forcibly returned to the country and sent to labour camps. So, probably not worth a trip to Ibiza, really. Number 51. Put away those apple-bottom jeans, as it's illegal to wear jeans in North Korea. The boots with the fur probably aren't a great idea either.
Wow, so I'm not going because jeans are like my style. So I don't think so, Scooter.
Well, that's there. That's that.
Mm-hmm. Only took 51 facts to get to that conclusion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Number 52. The zone between North Korea and South Korea is called the Demilitarized Zone. which, technically speaking, is actually the most militarized zone in the world. The lesson here is, don't judge a book by its cover, I guess? Number 53. In 2011, a piece of graffiti against Kim Jong-il was found in Pyongyang. As a result, they locked down the whole city for 3 days. Wow, if Banksy lived there, nothing would ever get done.
Man.
Number 54. The national animal for North Korea is the cholima, a mythical winged horse. Pff, that's so silly. What other country would have a mythical animals there? Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, taking a dig at the sheepshaggers.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Number 55. In 2013, Kim Jong-un reportedly had his ex-girlfriend executed in front of her family via firing squad for making a sex tape with an orchestra. I'm trying really, really hard not to make an American Pie joke here, by the way. Anyway, the year afterwards, she was seen on TV, very much alive. Kim Jong-un claimed the execution rumour was the work of the South Korean government.
What? Oh my god. I am so confused right now. So, he had his ex-girlfriend executed for making a sex tape with a marching band, cue American Pie references,
Yeah.
and next year, she was seen alive on North Korean TV. That's only available after 5 p.m. on the weekdays and on the weekends.
So, oh man,
Conspiracy!
within North Korea,
Yeah.
you know, like that's kind of crazy. When people are like, okay, I'm not questioning, but isn't that the same chick? Don't say that. That's the same fucking chick.
Shh, don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Mm.
Number 56. North Korea have over 1 million people in their military.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
Number 57. Kim Jong-un's older brother Kim Jong-nam was arrested in 2001 when travelling to Disneyland in Tokyo on a forged passport. Oh man, he just wanted to ride the Space Mountain. I get it. Number 58. Kim Jong-il was recognised by over 50 titles, including Supreme Leader, Our Father, the General and Generalissimo, which are all things that I make my assistant Clive call me, weirdly.
I'm sure.
Number 59. Kim Jong-il had a fear of flying, which is why he ordered a private train to be made to allow him to visit certain areas of the country. To be fair, if I had that kind of power, I'd have a tube line going from my flat to a Domino's restaurant. Which don't even exist. I'd also make those exist too.
Fair enough. Train travel is definitely a lot less scary than flying, but still.
I mean, the only time it's like scary if you're going like to Ohio. That's when it's terrifying. But other than that, I could imagine that's just a little bit safer.
Yeah, I would say so.
Number 60. The average salary in North Korea is $1,500 compared to the American average of $50,000.
Wow.
Number 61. The Ryugyong Hotel is the tallest building in the country, but despite construction beginning in 1987, it still isn't finished. It has 105 floors with 3,000 rooms, which are all empty. Number 62. So, as we all know, South Korea and North Korea aren't on the best of terms, but can you guess what one of their disputes has been about? Well, it's this: a choco pie. Number 63. Yes, in 2014, Kim Jong-un banned choco pies because they were becoming so popular and so valuable on the black market, he believed they may encourage an uprising against him, somehow.
What? So basically something that looks like a moon pie could
start
a revolt.
That's, wow, okay.
That must be really good. Let us know if you've ever had one of these and how good they are.
Yeah.
Would they cause you to start an uprising against North Korea?
Or wherever you're at. If you are having these now, does it make you feel the need to overthrow the sitting government?
Yeah.
I don't know the
An
side effects
uprising
of
led-
this.
Yeah, I mean, chocolate does cover a world of hurt, but
Yeah,
does it want to cause hurt to your government?
that's the real question.
Yeah.
He believed they may encourage an uprising against him, somehow. An uprising led by chocolate and marshmallow. Now that is something I can get behind. Nintendo 64. The reason they were so popular was because North Korean workers who worked at the Choco Pie factory owned by South Korea were paid bonuses in Choco Pies, which they would then sell on for more to try and make money. Number 65. According to the Washington Post, North Korea authorities claimed South Korea was trying to invade the stomachs of the Korean people, and so banned them. Number 66. Because of this, South Korea launched 50 balloons carrying Choco Pies into North Korea. Viewing this as an ideological threat, North Korea did the classic North Korea thing of threatening to shell anybody who sent any more pies. Number 67. After the death of Kim Jong-il, thousands of people faced 6-month sentences in prison camps due to not being sufficiently upset enough. Wow, imagine if it was like that in Britain. The stiff upper lip would kill us all.
Yeah, shit.
For not being upset enough.
I just this is out of this world, bro. Like I can't even comprehend the shit he's talking about right now.
Yeah, this is just what the fuck, dude.
It's like we discovered an alien planet, and
Yeah.
he's describing that because it just this place should not exist on this earth.
Yeah, we just need to bomb it. I mean, we've got the.
Absolutely crazy.
Number 68. According to a 2013 BBC documentary, North Korea, A State of Mind, some residences in North Korea have a radio tuned to government-controlled frequency that can't be turned off, only down.
Number
69. So, after hearing all this, I bet you're thinking, hey, I want to move to North Korea and become a teacher, right?
No.
Well, if you want to be a teacher within North Korea, you have to have one very specific qualification. The ability to play the accordion.
What?
Number 70. In 2015, North Korea created its own time zone called Pyongyang Time. It's 8.5 hours ahead of GMT, in case you want to set your watch.
Okay, 8.5 hours ahead of that. So that GMT is 5 hours ahead of us in the East Coast United States. So that's 13.5 hours ahead of us. So it's 9:32 p.m. That would be 9. So I'm not gonna try.
I am just flabbergasted.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
They're just doing shit that doesn't need to be done.
Yeah. Okay, it would be 11:03 a.m. over there right now, if we gave a shit about everything.
And hear me out on this. I wonder what South Korea's time is. Like they probably follow the world fucking standard.
Right. I'm gonna look that up right now. I have a world clock that I use to try and upload when we do upload these things. Try to do it at 5 p.m. their local time. So I'm gonna look up Seoul. It is currently 10:33 a.m. and it's saying on here that Pyongyang is also 10:33 a.m. right now. So maybe they got rid of that. Maybe that's something
Maybe
they changed. But
they
then
just
again,
can fuck around with time like fucking Doctor Strange and whatever.
yeah.
Number 71. Kim Jong-un reportedly imports vast quantities of Swiss cheese into North Korea as he is addicted to it. Number 72. In 2015, South Korea stated he weighs 180 kilograms. That's 20 stone. If you're watching this, Jong-un, South Korea said that, okay? Not me. Don't shoot the messenger. Number 73. Basketball hoop hopper, is that what they're called? Dennis Rodman is apparently friends with Kim Jong-un and has even been over to visit. Kim Jong-un loves b-ball and even played it with him while offering a vow of eternal friendship. Oh, how sweet and not at all weird or creepy. Number 74. In North Korea, basketball rules have been changed, so you are able to get 4 pointers and you can lose points for missing free throws. I mean, I don't know what any of that means, I'm more of a squash guy, but I just thought I'd let you know. Number 75. North Korea is tied with Somalia as the most corrupt country in the world, scoring an 8 out of 100 on the Corruption Perceptions Index scale.
Hey.
By the way, 1 is very corrupt and 100 is not corrupt at all. Just
Yes, yeah, they are. They got 8 points.
What? Why?
I mean, that's more than I thought they would get.
Yeah, that's almost double digits there.
They would twist that to say it's double digits because it has 2 O's, you know.
Yep.
Tied with Somalia, though. Like, that's corrupt right there.
But I feel like even Somalians have a little bit more freedom.
Right, because they can actually, you know, take over the ship. I am the captain now.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yep.
Can't do that in North Korea, though.
No.
In
in case you were confused like me and thought, oh, actually, that's quite good. Number 76. Christmas. Oh, Christmas. It is not a thing in North Korea.
Yeah.
Instead, they celebrate the birth of Kim Jong-il's mother's birthday on December the 24th. Happy, Mummas. Number 77. The government strictly controls all levels of education in North Korea, so it's unlikely this video is going to be shown in any classroom. Unlike everywhere else in the world, am I right, students? Yeah. Anyway, according to the CIA, the literacy rate of those aged 15 plus in North Korea is 100%. Although this is a number given by the North Korean government themselves, but why would they lie?
Yeah.
Number 78. Kim Jong-il was only 5'2" and wore chunky shoes and sported a springy haircut to make him appear taller. Hear that, Clive? That's a tip there for you, mate. Number 79. On the rare occasion Western visitors are actually allowed, they are situated in a hotel on an island in Pyongyang where power, heat, etc. are available 24/7. Wow, fantastic service. According to Huffington Post, this is to stop the visitors seeing the things the government doesn't want them to see. Number 80. Apparently, upon entering the country, your laptop is searched for movies that they deem controversial, such as, again, the Seth Rogen movie that nearly destroyed all life on the planet, The Interview, and pornography, so make sure you pack your very best. Oh, they're checking you don't have any, not the quality of the stuff you have. Okay, I've got it now. No.
Come on! Why can't you have a little bit of naughty black and yellow website stuff?
This is why it's just, this country is just not ever going to be on my list, obviously.
Yeah. Usually,
I don't think it ever was.
Right. Usually when we check something out of another country, we're trying to think of how we can visit it. This is not the case.
Yeah, you're like, what would you say? Would you say that one video? I think it was the South Korea video. Like, I would love to check out the DMZ. Like, bro, I would say as far away from that fucking thing as possible.
I would just like get as close as I can to it and still be safe.
Oh my god! I was like, look at that shit with binoculars.
Yeah. Binoculars for the binoculars.
Yeah, because like how unhinged these guys are. No way.
Yeah, no.
Number 81. You are not allowed to take photos of the poor as the country feel it will ruin their image. Like pretty much everything in Norway, it's a punishable offence. Number 82. On top of that, tourists aren't allowed to talk to locals. They can't even try as they are kept under watch by a tour guide the entire time they are there, and can't explore anywhere on their own.
Tourists? Like, there's programs you can actually...
I bet there are. I mean, like...
I
feel like a dictator, like once he like does something, he has to like brag about it, like braggadocious. So
yeah.
So he probably opens the borders just to brag, and the people they let through are probably not, I would say, not support. You can't support like North Korea, but I'm pretty sure it's from those certain countries that wouldn't tell us about it.
Right. They heavily vet who they bring through.
Yeah.
That way they maintain an image.
Yeah. Like Dennis Rodman is different because he probably doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, probably not.
Number 83. The country is very anti-US, surprise surprise, blaming a lot of their problems on Uncle Sam. The country, not your Uncle Sam, or indeed me. Number 84. However, despite all the hatred, North Korea has a favourite in the 2016 US political race, and that candidate is right-wing human Cheeto Donald Trump. A propaganda website backed him, saying he is a very wise man and that the US should vote for him over the thickhead Hillary. A country that hates America endorsing Donald Trump. Make of that what you will.
Yeah, and during the Trump presidency, he actually became the first president to visit the demilitarized zone.
Which was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to open the floodgates on that, and we're already deep in the floodgates in that in 2024. So we're just going to move on from that.
There you go.
Number 85. Even walking about in North Korea is dangerous. Many of North Korea's traffic lights don't work, and so have traffic ladies to direct all the traffic. Number 86. North Korea has nukes, and it wants you to know about it. They've openly admitted that they have nuclear weapons, and have bragged about it too.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
Yeah. Well, good luck finding anybody tall enough over there to reach the button.
Yeah,
know?
like I'm pretty sure they can't. Like,
gee, I hope they don't get phone books or we're screwed.
Dude, have you ever seen the movie The Dictator?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, that's like on a Borat level.
Oh, okay,
Movie.
okay.
But it's yeah. Anyway, what I'm saying is they have nukes. That doesn't mean they know what to do with them.
Right.
Or launch them and have them go anywhere.
Yeah. Or like 4 lions. It would be on that kind of level.
Rubber Dinghy Rapids, bro. That's where the name comes from.
Yep, exactly.
Number 87. The first test of these weapons were in 2006, and it's been tested again in 2009, 2013, and 2016. Experts slightly doubt the size of the explosions registered, though. Number 88. Their main reason for having these weapons wasn't because Kim Jong-il particularly liked fireworks. They claim it's to guarantee the security of their regime in the face of their enemies. Number 89. Apart from the few that have been tested, it is unknown how many nuclear weapons North Korea owns. It wants you to think it's loads though, like that kid at school who bragged about having all the Pokemon cards ever, but the only ones you ever saw were a Mankey and a Starmie? Yeah, like that. Number 90. It was reported in 2014 that North Korea told their people they won the World Cup. This was then revealed to be a hoax, but the fact we all believed it probably says a lot.
They won over Brazil.
I mean, everyone's like, what's a Brazil?
Yeah, what's that? What's a football?
Yeah, what? What? Yeah.
Number 91. Only the elite in North Korea can chow down on McDonald's burgers, which are delivered every day from Beijing by plane. Crikey, I've heard of a sausage and egg McMuffin run, but that is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they claim that one of the regime invented the Big Mac.
Yeah, like, wait a minute. What? So, what? That's like absurd. That's absurd. So McDonald's is in North Korea by proxy.
Yeah, they get it flown in from Beijing. Wow.
Number 92. The only people allowed to use vehicles in North Korea are government and military officials. Top Gear North Korea must be f***ing boring. Number 93. Allegedly, according to defectors, North Korea's officials have 2,000 women recruited as part of a Kippumjo, or a pleasure squad. It's exactly what you're thinking it is. Each performer is paid fairly highly in actual money and, home appliances, apparently.
I have a lot of questions about that.
So it's like a harem, almost? Is that what it is?
Or like a touring brothel?
Yeah.
Something like that. Ugh.
Number 94. North Korea regularly release pictures to the world to glorify their power, a bit like we all do on Snapchat. Come on, we've all done it. One of these images is Kim Jong-un at the test for missile launch. However, some of these photos have been proven to be photoshopped. Number 95. North Korea's space program's abbreviation is NADA, which in Spanish translates to nothing, hilariously. Nada.
And the jokes write themselves.
Oh, no.
Number 96. The Constitution of North Korea states that citizens are guaranteed freedom of speech, of the press, of assembly, demonstration, and association. I don't think they've, read that recently, have they?
Those are words that I don't think you know the meaning of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or whatever Indigo Montoya said.
Yes. Oh my god.
Number 97. North Korea has allegedly been selling its citizens as slaves to other countries around the globe.
What?
For instance, to Russia. Number 98. Kim Jong-il used to spend $1.2 million on Hennessy each year. Now that he's gone, I bet they could put that $1.2 million to better use now. For example, I don't know, feeding all the starving people. Oh no, wait, they're just going to use it for Kim Jong-un's cheese, aren't they? Number 99. According to Business Insider and the CIA, out of 25,554 kilometers of road, only 724 kilometers is actually paved. At least it saves on potholes, I guess? Number 100!
Seems like no one takes me seriously. And so, I'm wrong.
Wow, quite how we weren't all killed of this, I honestly will never know. Number 101. It costs approximately $8,000 to defect and escape from North Korea into China. Considering those lucky enough to have salaries earn an average of $1,500 a year, that's a lot of saving up to do, but probably worth it. You can finally wear jeans and not be scared of dying all the time, for instance. That was 101 facts about North Korea, and I don't know about you, but I had a lovely but harrowing time. If you want more 101 Facts videos just like the people of North Korea, just want some more choco pies, then click on subscribe right now and you'll get exactly that. The videos, not the pies.
Wow, man.
Man, that was an experience.
You know what, though? World, you need these videos to appreciate where you're at.
It really just puts into perspective freedoms that we enjoy. And we shouldn't take them for granted at all.
No, that is... I know that I think his default is have fun with things, right? Make jokes and then bad jokes. But the pull away from all of this is a very dark, dismal thing. It's tough to like go in depth about this without ruffling the geopolitical, you know what I mean? Like, talking about that shit.
Right.
But it's just unfortunate because at the end of the day, good people are suffering.
That's the reality of the situation, and they really can't pull themselves out of it. The last fact was to deflect to China would be the equivalent of $8,000 US, and the average salary is about $1,500. Yeah. So you would need to save up for 6 years to make that. But
that's saving every dollar,
right?
You know, which doesn't happen.
Right, you're already you can't afford anything at all because the regime is a dick.
So it's funny. I hope that there's NGOs out there, non-government organizations, that are fronting cash for these people defecting. That's the only way I see it happening. That's the only way I see it happening, because that means if you can afford to escape North Korea, you're probably a high-ranking military official, right? So I just assume that, I don't know. This is crazy. In fact, I was thinking if these guys are being sold to the Russians, that's probably an upgrade. I know this sounds stupid, an upgrade, because then they can escape from Russia.
Right.
At least they can escape from fucking Russia. I mean, I know that's probably an impossibility, but
because Putin, that would be an upgrade.
Yeah.
Sure, like you were just saying. It's really dark and harrowing to say.
Yeah. Like, absolutely crazy. I can't, man, I pity everyone across that border in North Korea.
Yeah, but if anybody watching who has defected, what's the word?
Defected.
And escaped North Korea, if you're watching this, we'd love to hear your story.
100%.
Yeah, because what more can you say? Really?
Nothing, man. This is just crazy. Be grateful, everyone. Video out there to make you feel grateful what you got. This is it.
Yeah, just leave it there. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing, watch another video. What now, man?
Unplug and do something legendary, and be grateful for what you got.
We're grateful for your freedoms.
Yep.
We'll see you next time.